Thousands of you sat in the dark for days after Hurricane Irma last year.
And tonight, 9 investigators found out nothing has been done since then to force power companies to change the way they respond and communicate with you following a major storm. Investigative reporter Carla Ray went to Tallahassee to find out why.
And right now, the agency that regulates power companies is in the middle of a 2-day intensive meeting to go over every detail about what went wrong during Irma and what needs to change. But none of that will actually be decided until we're already into the 2018 season, leaving many to worry about a repeat of widespread outages we saw back in September.
In the days after Irma,
6 days and we ain't got power.
People across Central Florida had the same complaints.
Sunday, our electricity is going to be on. Now we're hearing Tuesday.
Not just lack of power, but lack of communication.
Okay, yeah. It was a major failure on their system, and nobody's been held accountable.
Jim Summers is a Duke Energy customer and was among the tens of thousands left without power for days.
Down where those two...
Yeah, right where those two cans, there was a tree limb fell in it.
9 investigators found his complaint among hundreds just from Central Florida, submitted to the Public Service Commission, the state regulatory agency that oversees utility companies.
What is the state governing board that regulates all this doing? I sent them a letter, never heard back.
The PSC launched a review docket in November 2017 to force power companies to disclose the steps they took before the storm to expedite recovery and the damage they sustained during the storm. It's the first such review in more than a decade, and the information could eventually force rule changes. But
we do expect that will be teed up in June.
Okay. That's hurricane season.
Right.
So is that too late?
Well, I think we see this as part of a continuum.
Mark Futrell is the Deputy Executive Director of Technical Staff at the PSC. We asked him why no emergency orders were put in place to force changes after what many customers felt was an abysmal response to Irma statewide.
You're going to be cracking down to make sure that that doesn't happen again.
One of the things we're definitely looking at in the hurricane review is the communications between the utilities and their customers.
Florida ratepayers have been pumping money into storm hardening and communication systems through their utility bills since Charlie, Francis, and Jean slammed into Florida years ago. FPL reports spending nearly $3 billion to harden its grid, and Duke Energy reports spending $5 billion across Florida and the Carolinas.
Customers have paid you a lot of money. You've bragged about how these systems work. They didn't work. Now, what are you going to do in return for the customer?
J.R. Kelly represents ratepayers via the Office of Public Counsel. He believes the comprehensive review will force changes.
How is the commission going to gauge the performance of the utilities if these communication systems fail again?
But Summers worries any change may be too late for this hurricane season.
So who are they really representing? Are they representing the people, or are they representing the utility companies?
Now, during today's meeting, Duke and FPL told regulators that they have identified problems with their communication systems and that they're ready for another major storm, but we'll have to wait until at least June 19th to know whether the PSC will force any other changes to storm hardening or restoration efforts. We'll, of course, follow this story. In studio, Carla Ray, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.